Ladies and gentlemen, today we are doing the truth lens, and the truth lens with me, I have a guest, and I will let my guest introduce himself. Yeah.
Good one, good one.
Mhm.
Well, we here in the US. I am Rastaman,
Mhm.
mystic Rasta,
Mystic Rasta.
and call myself Kemet,
Huh? You call
human
yourself
being.
what?
Kemet, human being.
A Kemet human being.
Kemet is where I come from.
Okay.
Kemet is where I shall go back.
Hmm. So you tell me, Rasta man, where are you from?
Well, like I say, Kemet is the land they call today Africa.
So Kemet is Africa.
Yes.
So you are from Africa.
Yes.
United States of Africa.
Yes.
That is
The whole thing is about that. I believe in the United States of Africa.
Mm,
It's possible.
mm,
It was done before,
mm.
so it can be done again.
When you say it was done before, what do you mean?
Well, historically, you know that anytime they talk about civilization,
Mm-hmm,
starting from writing to motion pictures nowadays,
mm-hmm,
everything in between,
mm-hmm,
the beginning of all of it is Africa.
mm-hmm,
Today, some will say Egypt.
mm-hmm.
I doubt if those people back then called that land Egypt. I doubt that. But that's not really what's important. The important is Africa is still there. We all know the location,
Mm.
and the pyramids are still there to prove that. The hieroglyphs on inside the pyramids, on the tablets, on the stones,
Mm.
all these are proofs that these people they was highly advanced.
Mm.
So if everything came from those people, and it's given the establishment of the kingdom, the dynasties, all of that, this is organized societies.
Mm.
So that tell me that it was not just a small community; it was bigger. Even when you look at the land.
When I listen to you, number one, you didn't tell me where you're coming from. Number two, you're talking about the unity of Africa. Uh,
Yes,
and the
sir.
historical part of Africa. So I want to assume that that is what you would want to see, like Africa coming together and being one thing
In my lifetime, yes.
in your lifetime,
Yes.
like speaking one language. When I say one language, I don't mean one, like.
Right, right. So let me approach this way.
Mhm.
You know, they say anything that is a truth universally, you should be able to explain it. Simple.
Yeah.
All right. So put it this way: Africa being united is something that is an imperative.
Mm-hmm.
It's a must for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way because the whole planet is competing right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is something called globalization and um, the advance of world economy being infused together,
Mm.
intertwined. Business is conducted in a way that anything you do is affected by how things are done on Wall Street in
Mm.
New York
Mm.
or who knows where else. So it doesn't equate to the daily life of the people
Mm.
that I think the land belonged to, to begin with.
So the land belongs to Africans.
Right,
I will just say that.
right.
And we have an history of Africa.
Yes.
You've pointed some history. And I know there are some leaders who were there before who tried to bring Africa together or who tried to bring that equity
Mhm.
And I want us to see to point out some leaders that you know that have tried to bring Africa together.
Right.
Mm.
We're not going to be biblical
Mhm.
about it.
Okay.
Facts are facts. Um, the struggle between good and evil is a reality.
Mm-hmm.
So Africa has a beautiful history of hospitality and openness and all these good things that we have.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean, just because you're good doesn't mean you're not going to have enemies.
Right.
Usually it's good people that attract more
Enemies.
negative energy somehow, for some reason.
Uh-huh.
Jealousy, all of these things, envy, and all of that. But that's a different topic, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so every time we wanted to rise up, we're talking now after slavery.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a very fairly recent history.
Mm-hmm.
So they came again with the concept of colonization, and we had people who wanted to fight. The name goes from, I'll start with the king himself, Haile Selassie,
Mm-hmm.
Rastafari, Majesty Imperial. And then you had folks like Kemet Kaunda, you had Sekou Toure,
Mm-hmm.
you had, Molimu from Tanzania,
Julius Nyerere.
Nyerere.
Okay.
You had so many people
Mm-hmm.
that stood up, and I'm not gonna forget Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana. Big up.
Mm-hmm.
The list goes on.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you try to achieve something bigger than yourself, it comes with a sacrifice. So I'm gonna be short.
Mm-hmm.
These people wanted to achieve something that will withstand time,
Mm-hmm.
but that if had they achieved that,
Mm-hmm.
it was in contrast, in conflict with the interests of other people,
Mm-hmm.
to the point where it goes against even their very survival.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about Europe
Mm-hmm.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
So the dependency of Europe as far as slavery and the labor and the products and the resources and the agriculture, the everything
Mm-hmm.
basically that come out of Africa, it goes to Europe to be consumed by the people, right? So if you stop the flow of these things,
Mm-hmm.
of course it will affect.
Mm-hmm.
Once you stop the supply,
Mm-hmm.
well, the consumer, that we have a problem,
Mm-hmm.
and the elite can't sleep well with this kind of situation.
Uh-huh.
So what you need to do is to make sure that the supply, the pipeline is always in motion.
Let
You
me
see,
let me
so
ask you a question as
yes,
before.
sir.
Sorry to cut you short. What I'm getting is this. In Africa, according to the research I did a little bit, we produce coffee,
Yes,
we produce cocoa,
yes.
we produce so many tea,
Mhm.
and the list goes on and on.
Yes,
But once we produce, those farmers in Africa, they don't benefit so much with what they plant.
right.
The coffee, the tea, the cotton, the cocoa, it's being exported
Yes.
to Europe, to America, to other countries. It's going to be processed and it's being sold back to Africa
Mhm.
as processed. So I don't know if that is what you mean, but if we cut that short and produce our own, like we have coffee, we can process our own coffee, sell our own coffee, export our own coffee.
Yes.
and
Yes,
and stuff like that. Africa is rich
extremely.
and so many minerals and so many stuff. So is that what
It's
you?
a paradise.
Is
I
that
call
what you?
it. I call it utopia. You know, and we, of course, is that's actually the real name of it.
Utopia.
Ethiopia.
Oh,
Al
Ethiopia.
Kebulan.
So
So
Africa is
yes,
called
for those who don't know, the name Africa has a lot of confusion to it, but the real name of that land is Al Kebulan,
Wait, no,
Ethiopia.
no, take it slowly. You,
Okay.
you, that is too much information in one sentence.
Well, you know,
It is too much information in one
just wanted to
sentence.
put that in there.
Yeah, so, but even if you put it there, it has to be clear
Mhm.
and we take it slowly. So, Africa was not Africa before,
No,
was not called Africa.
I believe it's a name that derived from Arabic. I don't have all the facts, but it has something to do with the color of our skin
Hmm.
because we have melanin and we're dark.
Hmm.
So for those, do your go check. I'll check myself, but I think it has something to do with the color.
Okay.
But yeah,
So, it was called Ethiopia,
yes, Al Kebulan.
Al Kebla.
Yes, that's a fact.
Ah, now I'm confused, but it's fine. Oh, you will
Yeah,
pick me
and
on the way.
so the fact that we actually call each other and ourselves African, uh, that itself is a problem because this
What
is
is the problem there?
well, it's a made up name. That's not the name.
So, who are we? Don't we have
Which
identity?
this is the exodus I'm talking about. We need it's a psychological warfare going on. We need to go back to the source, our authentic source.
Hmm.
Once we reconnect with that,
Hmm.
we will be able to read these texts for what they are.
And what is that source? What is our source?
These we gotta go back in history and we gotta get rid of what some of the rocks in the vase.
Uh-huh.
It's too much, it's too heavy right now, and a lot of unnecessary cults, cultures, way of lives, technologies, equipment, resources have been imported in Africa. They are not necessarily good things for our people.
Mm.
And this is known. Our society was very structured. There are some behaviors right now in our land that, if you double check, didn't exist back in the day.
We can give some examples.
Well, this will take me to a different territory. I'm not here for that, but I'm here for the unification of Africa.
So, what are we? What is our source as Africans? Where, like, what is our identity?
Well, let's put it this way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna simplify it.
Okay.
If you wear brand new clothes
Mhm.
and you go out and you start to accumulate dirt on it,
Mhm.
okay,
Mhm.
and then you come back home and we say, in order for you to have access back to the house, you must be clean,
Mhm.
and it's your responsibility to clean it. So you now have to find a way to get rid of that dirt if you want to get back to the source.
Mhm.
So first, we have to get rid of so many things, especially these languages that we use to communicate. That's the first issue.
Languages.
Yes.
But we have this French language. We have
Yes,
West
sir.
Africa. Some of the West Africa use French. We have this English language.
Yeah. Professor Lumumba, shout out to him.
PLO Lumumba.
Respect, big up yourself, Papa. He talked about this. These differences we have, these small little countries, unnecessary capital and unnecessary budget, unnecessary government. These are small states.
Mhm.
Let me put it this way again. You
Mhm.
play in sports.
Mhm.
Any sports that require a team, more than one, two, three people. Let's take soccer, football.
Mm-hmm.
It's 11 people.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go in the final game in the World Cup and you put 5 people against 11.
No.
Or in the case of Africa, 1 against how many? So this will take me to the concept of the United States of America.
Mm.
We have 53 states
Mm-hmm.
combined to form one entity federally to sustain this power that they have and back it up with military power and everything else
Mm-hmm.
through media, movies, all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
So you see an example like that. So it's a must. It's a must. We have to. We have to. If you don't do that, then you've lost the race before you enter the race.